Open. Ooh, but nice bubble wrap too. Big bubble wrap. Okay. This is the main packing list. You can pause to read, but there are also sub-packing lists within each subject. Up first, we will be unpackaging the library book collection. This is the packing list for the library book collection. You can pause to read. It's a total of 12 paperback books. Okay. Explorers. I apologize for the sideways angle. I do redo this again later on in the video at a better angle. But as you can see, these books are beautiful. They have lots of bright and colorful pictures, which I really appreciate because even though my daughter is in 5th grade, she still prefers books with pictures or graphics in them. Again, I do another flip through of these books later on in the video. I really wanted you guys to get a good angle and view of these books just because they're so nice and the images are so nice and colorful and interesting. I think it's great to really hold kids' interest, especially this book. I do this book again later on in the video just because it's so interesting and the pictures. I think this will be really good to keep children engaged with the story and really hold their focus and attention. So from this point on, for most of the books, I'm just going to do a quiet flip through because my children are just making too much noise in the background and I want you to focus on the images. And this is just an example of the noise in the background that I'm talking about. So this is what you're missing. This book is by Lucy and Stephen Hawking, and it's quite thick for children. We'll see how this goes. But it seems very interesting. And actually, there were several pages in the center that had beautiful pictures. Unfortunately, they stuck to each other while I was doing the flip through, but I do open up a couple of those pages so you can see. Open the Look at that. That's beautiful. These are pictures inside the book. There's more. Having a hard time.
Yeah, panda right there. You're only like 20 books of these.
This book is a little stiff, so it's harder to flip through.
Why is it always like this? These are like all the books that you have in your book. What is this? School supplies.
These are the supplies for ELA. They included 2 dry erase pockets, 2 spiral notebooks, and a package of Post-its. Okay. Now this is the Sleuth text collection for 5th grade. It consists of 3 paperback textbooks.
Text collection. Ooh, that's a cool
collection. That's a cool book. Ooh. Wow. Okay, what else? You know what? I'm gonna add to. Fifth grade author study includes Because of Winn-Dixie and The Tale of Despero. These headphones have a USB connection and they also have a nice mic. And I'm glad it has the attached controller to control the sound and mic. Now this package includes several workbooks for various subjects. So this is 5th grade ELA. So I'm going to do a slow flip through each workbook. If this is boring to you, I completely understand. You can fast forward through it, or you can speed up the play for yourself by adjusting your settings on YouTube. There is a small gear either at the top or the bottom of the video, and when you click on that, you can increase the speed for this video. Now this is the social studies workbook. Feel free to pause the video at any time if there are any pages that you want to examine and read more thoroughly. I realize the font is rather small, but if you pause the video, you should be able to zoom in on your phone or blow up the screen image on your computer. This is the math workbook, but there are actually other math workbooks / textbooks included in the box that I'll show later. This is the science workbook. I'm going to flip through this one a little bit faster just because it's mainly like charts and graphs that need to be filled in, I'm assuming for various science projects. You can pause the video or you can decrease the play speed if there are any pages that you want to examine a little bit longer. Now, this is the specials workbook. In Pennsylvania, specials are basically the non-academic subjects, so your art, phys ed, and music subjects. So this workbook is going to have a few worksheets for each non-academic subject. This is another ELA workbook. It's actually for word analysis. The Readers and Writers Journal is another workbook for ELA. Now, the next two workbooks are for math. I think this one is more like work text because it seems to also have some instruction to it. It's not just worksheets. So I would call this more of a work text. And this book is also very colorful. It's more colorful than the next workbook I'm about to show. That one is plainer. So I'm guessing this one is the work text to make it more engaging and to hold the children's interest a little bit more. And the next workbook, I think, is more of just like a workbook with worksheets. Oh!
Those are paintings.
Oh, model magic. That's like Play-Doh.
Model magic number 2.
2 model magics. Paper plates.
Scissors.
Scissors. Nice scissors. Q-tips. That's for painting. Ooh, beads. Nice beads. Glue.
Scotch tape.
Scotch tape.
And this, which I cannot already.
Ooh, that's nice. It's a roller. It's heavy. Okay.
1 Crayola crayons and 1 skin colored crayons.
Oh, and then what is this?
Alexa,
Colors of the world.
play I Don't Dance.
And we got colored
Colored pencils. These are actually watercolor pencils, and I'm going to have to mute the background now because one of my kids decided to start playing music, and I don't want to be flagged for copyright infringement. These are, of course, watercolor paints. They also included a paintbrush set, a package of 10 Crayola markers, but they're not washable. And they also included a pack of pencils. This is a box of 12 oil pastels. They also included a box of 12 chalk pastels. We got a couple of Sharpies. Not entirely sure about these two, but I think this is a graphite pencil and I think this is a scratch stick. We have 1 artistic paintbrush with a protective cap. They included an 8-ounce bottle of black paint. We have some colorful yarn, probably for the beads. Not entirely sure about this one, but it appears to be a teeny tiny eraser. This is a really thick sheet of paper. It's almost like a canvas sheet. I think it's for painting on, but it did come damaged. Now this is what the wooden stylus is for. This is scratch art paper. You scratch it to reveal colors. This is a package of white construction paper. And this is a package of white foam paper. And they included a package of colored construction paper. This is the gym box, right?
The pumper.
Wait, take that out. Yeah,
What's a pumper? What's a pumper?
They gave you a pump so you could blow up a dodgeball. I think. Okay, go ahead.
Then I got this.
This is a fast speed rubber jump rope. They included a package of colored chalk. I think this is a rubber resistance band, but I could be wrong.
And I got this fuzzy ball.
A fuzzy, squishy.
It was a bean bag.
Yeah.
A bean bag. Okay.
I got this time watch.
Ooh.
I got this big inflated bounce ball.
So we have a deflated dodgeball, which is why we needed the pump so we can inflate this. And here is the supply list. Put the stickers on top.
That's just really fun.
Okay, open it up. Okay. First up for science supplies, we have colored balloons. Then we have a snap light, a small rubber ball.
Got the lemon juice packet
Oh, that's weird. And they gave a spoon.
and salt.
And jar and cups.
Cups. Got a sharpener.
A sharpener.
And we got modeling clay.
Oh, cool.
We got colored pencils.
This is a measuring tape, a liquid dropper. They included protective eyewear. This little thing I believe is a weight. A small magnifying glass. Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Soybean oil. I'll give you straight.
Ooh.
Oh, they give you this.
It's mine.
And they give you these. What are these?
These are math manipulatives. They are 10 by 10 blocks, so each square represents 100. One package of dry erase markers. Now this flying cube is actually a 10 by 10 by 10 cube representing 1000. Oh, cool.
Flashcards.
For multiplication, great. This is a package of 100 small cubes, each one representing a single unit. A pocket calculator. More math manipulatives. This is a package of base 10 rods. I believe there are 10 of them. And 2 dice. More math manipulatives. I can't believe it. These are so cool. I've never seen these before. These are tiles for decimals and for fractions. I've seen them only in a paper format. And it's very annoying when you have to cut the little pieces of paper and then, it's just terrible. It's terrible for kids. So these are way better. Translucent ruler. Notebook. Okay.
We got a giant erase board.
Giant erase board.
And your paper.
Okay, and these are the math supplies. I had to open up the tiles so you could see them. They are so cool. I'm really blown away by this just because I've been there before with my older kids and we had to rip out the sheet from the workbook and then they have to cut out the tiles or the strips in order to make their fractions and their decimals, and then they lose one and then you got to make another little special piece of paper for it. It's just very annoying. So I'm so glad they finally thought about this. So this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe. I will be making more videos. So hit that bell to get notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.